Let's go to Kevin Durant before we talk about Game 5 tonight, man. Kevin Durant, uh, he's gonna get traded. By the way, I went to a hibachi spot yesterday for Father's Day. By the way, Ben, happy belated Father's Day.
Yeah.
Thank
Happy
you.
Um,
Father's Day,
Thank you.
brother.
Happy Father's Day to you
uh,
too, Pav.
man, like I beg your pardon.
Pav got some English kid.
Some English. He got
You know
somebody in
there's there's like a running joke that I have a family in Europe. That's actually like a literal
You got
running
you
a
know
joke.
that
you got
that
a
Literal
what?
actually would be
running
the
joke.
blackest thing ever. Pav got a full he got a full family in West London, bro. Like he got them all out there. But anyway, KD, man, Kevin Durant. Oh, let me go to what I was saying. That's what I was saying about KD. So I'm at this hibachi spot for Father's Day, and we eating and whatever. And then you know how niggas wait at the bar or whatever. There was a nigga with a Kevin Durant Phoenix Suns jersey on, drinking like a daiquiri. And I was like, does he know that this is not going to be a good jersey in a couple weeks? But Kevin Durant, man, he announced this week. Shams tweeted it out that he has 3 teams that are preferred trade destinations for him. That is the Miami Heat, that is the San Antonio Spurs, and that is the Houston Rockets. Now there's been 7 to 8 teams in contact with Phoenix to try to get a trade going, and the Phoenix Suns have made it very aware to not only the teams they're talking to, but also the KD, that they will be getting the best trade. They'll be making the best trade for the future of that franchise, no matter if that team is on Kevin Durant's list or not. Now, there's also been obviously we heard about not Memphis, but the Minnesota rumors. In fact, Minnesota actually had a trade on the table to get KD at the deadline, but it just didn't happen. Sham said today on NBA Today that KD does not want Minnesota, like at all. He does not want Minnesota. But as I just said, the Suns like, nigga, we don't care. We gonna send you what we want to send you. I put it like this. If KD want, and I got into an argument with some Miami Heat fans about this on Twitter. And if KD's just like, look, I'm 37 years old, I got 2 NBA championships, I got 2 Finals MVPs, I got a regular MVP, I've been to All-Star game one time I can count. I'm that nigga, and I just want to spend the last years of my career in Miami, Florida, a place with no state tax, a place with beautiful women, and just stack money out there. Then I understand it. From a basketball perspective, it makes no sense to me. If Jimmy Butler was still there, I could get it. I like Bam. I don't think Bam was a number 2 on a team that makes the NBA Finals. Now, for those of you who say he was number 2 when he made NBA Finals, so it probably destroys my point of what I just said, because they did go to the NBA Finals. But that to me was a deeper team than the one they currently have right now. Obviously, you had Jimmy Butler, you had Gabe Vincent, you had who was the nigga who became Allen Iverson in the playoffs that year? It was Gabe Vincent and it was Caleb Martin. That's his name, Caleb Martin.
Yep.
So yeah. So it was a better team than this one. I'm not a Tyler Hero fan. I love Spo, but I also think that Pat Riley is senile. So I don't think that works from that perspective. And one Heat fan told me, oh, that would be the first of many moves. When was the last time Pat Riley made many moves in an offseason? Answer that question for me. So that I don't get from that perspective if it's about basketball. If it's not, I get it. I wouldn't mind living in Miami as a rich man. If this is basketball to me, out of these 3 teams, it's San Antonio. Like, Houston will be good if you didn't have to give up Jalen Green, but you're going to have to give up Jalen Green if you're going to trade for Kevin Durant.
You can give up Jalen Green.
I mean, yes, you can, but I don't think Kevin Durant with what I mean is like for supporting cast. I don't think Kevin Durant to me, San Antonio is the best fit out of these 3. Now, I don't know what their new coach is going to be like coaching wise, but I do believe they have a good team. If you have to give us Stephon Castle, I know some people said they wouldn't do it. I do it. It's Kevin Durant. I do it. Match him up with Wemby and De'Aaron Fox. I love that. So I would love that to be an option if that's the best of the 3. But something tells me it's going to be a wild card team that eventually acquires Kevin Durant. But at this point, it's kind of funny that we're still talking about where Kevin Durant did. Kevin Durant, he accomplished, not just him, it wasn't really KD fault, but he accomplished more in Brooklyn than he did in Phoenix. The Phoenix thing, which I said the day it happened, I remember the day he got traded. We was at the Staples Center interviewing Kyrie, and shout out to Thomas. Thomas asked Kyrie that Thursday ass question, and Kyrie almost cussed his ass out. But and I was like, this isn't gonna work. Like Durant, Booker, and Bill, absolutely not. But I think that this is just, I don't know. I think KD outside of San Antonio, this is just like a dead end to me. Pat, what do you think about his place that he wants to go, and what do you think just eventually?
I think the Spurs is the best option. I think the Spurs is the best option for both parties. I think KD can go there, play winning basketball, and also have a chance to leave a legacy. He probably ruin Wemby's offensive career, but like whatever. Because he definitely gonna have Wemby playing like he Kevin Durant, and Wemby gonna never get a post fadeaway or a hook shot ever in life. But it's fine, whatever, fine. And also for San Antonio, like, when you have these big guys, like, I know people think, oh, Wemby got 10 years. We don't know that. Like, a lot of guys, I mean, just look at the history of really big guys, Ralph Sampson, Yao Ming, like these really tall guys. Sometimes they really don't have that long. And I think Wemby is good enough right now that if you bring a Kevin Durant and you pair him with, Wemby, De'Aaron Fox, and those other supporting guys that they got, I mean, I think that you can make a run at it. And I think that defense would be incredible. So I think that's the best option out of the teams that he wants to go to. As far as Miami, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you go to Miami, I mean, you can realistically play quote unquote winning basketball. Like, you'll be a smooth 4th, 5th seed. Also, with how empty the East is at this current moment, you could definitely at least be a second round team, maybe even a conference finals team. I don't know. I personally don't believe in Kevin Durant the same way I believed in Kevin Durant 10 years ago as I do right now. But I still think that you could play winning basketball. If you were the Heat and the Rockets, I mean, yeah, it'd be cool if you get KD, whatever those squads. But it's probably gonna be some random team end up in, I don't know, Washington or some shit, some team that we're not even thinking about. But yeah, out of the options that he has, I think the Spurs are the best option there.
KD got threatened retirement. They sent him to Washington. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he will retire if they send him home.
Like, don't do that, bro. Don't do that to KD, bro. Like, don't send that man to Washington, brother. Like, at all. Bang, what do you think about this, man? I know a lot of people in DC would love to see him in Washington, but it's not gonna happen. What do you think is the best fit for him?
Like I said, he's never gonna play in a Washington Wizards uniform. He's already said that he's straight on that. Man, San Antonio, to me, is the only team that makes sense here because you can make some moves with San Antonio without giving up players on the team. If you send him over to Houston, you're going to have to give up some people. I don't know who is on Miami that he can be traded for and that team still be good. If this was Kevin Durant 10 years ago, because Kevin Durant gonna make you better, that much better. But there's nobody on that team right now. If I am the Phoenix Suns, I say I want for Kevin Durant. So San Antonio to me seems like the best place. And Pav's right. We've already seen Wemby go through some blood clot issues, and for somebody, I saw something that said that Wemby might be 7'7" at this damn point. So I don't care if he's 7'3", 7'4", 7'5", 7'6", 7'7". Him having a long-lasting career is not in the cards. So you have to get it and to get it as fast as you can. Now, if he does eke out a 10, 15 year career, then that's fine. But for him to learn under the learning tree of Kevin Durant and then also give the San Antonio Spurs a chance to win and win early, he has to be on that team, not on Houston. That's where he needs to go, San Antonio.
I don't want to be legacy guy because I think that's very low hanging fruit. But KD is definitely a higher gun now. He's 100% a higher gun. I feel like he's doubling down on that, which at this point I'm with it. But I'm really interested to see how we look at Kevin Durant's career 5-10 years after he's retired. I know niggas who was in the trenches, like when they watched him even back when he was at Texas, gonna think KD's career is, I don't think of him any differently. Because I feel like now with the player empowerment era, players go where they want to, and I don't really have an issue with that. But yeah, we'll see. Catch I'm Not Gonna Hold You, hosted by Scott Lewis, every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on HNB Media and the Barbershop Network.